everybody, welcome back. So today I figured I would just do a little quick life update for you because I don't know if you noticed. I mean, I don't really typically have like an upload schedule, but I did upload a little bit less frequently over the past month or so. Um, and there's a reason for that. So for those of you that don't know, for the past almost 4 years, we have been on a dedicated lane where we were home basically 2 days a week, sometimes one day, but at least we were home every week to just be here, be able to get things done and stuff. And we did an excellent job on it, which everybody acknowledges, but somehow doesn't matter. So a few weeks ago in mid May, we were at home for our weekly home time. And then we leave back out Tuesday mornings and we work through like Sunday, anytime between morning and very late at night. So it just depends on what time we would get home. So Tuesday morning, we were getting ready to leave the house to go pick up our load, and they called and told us, don't bother to leave the house. They took your run away from you. So that was freaking phenomenal. And the reason why they did it is because they found an owner-operator to do it for less money. So that was great. Everyone acknowledged that we did an amazing job. Everyone acknowledged that it shouldn't have been taken away from us, but it was kind of like, well, screw you. So that's amazing. I am pretty mad about it. And there's nothing that we can do about it. It's not up to us. There's nothing we can do other than quit, which isn't really an option at this point, given the things that we have going on behind the scenes that we're trying to accomplish. So, what happened after that is that we were told that we would no longer be doing the run, and that they didn't know what we were going to do. We were still on the account that we do, which does make life pretty easy for us. We get a guaranteed amount of money or more per week. So that is good. However, on the run that we were getting, we made more money than the guarantee amount. So going back to just regular OTR for this account, we make a little bit less unless we can get more miles, but it varies every week. However, the good part about it is that because we do have that guaranteed paycheck, it equals to 4,700 miles a week. So if we only run 2,000 miles, we still get paid for 4,700 miles. So we were doing about 5,300 before, so it is a 600-mile difference in our paycheck, which so far we've typically gotten around what we were getting. A couple weeks though it was less, so that it sucks. But luckily we're not like a lot of truck drivers who are in a position of not being able to lose out on any sort of money or else things fall apart. So we are lucky enough to have kind of planned for a situation like this, because we knew that the people that we were working for are not exactly the most kind and caring people. So we planned for an eventuality like this. It just sucks that it happened because we did nothing to deserve it. We constantly went above and beyond before, because there was always that little carrot dangling at the end of like, well, at least we can just get home, just get this done, and then we can get home and be here, for a little while and just recharge. And now we have to go back to staying out for 4 weeks at a time and then having roughly 1 week off. And after working our way up to not having to do that, it really, really sucks to go back to that a lot. So what this means is that because we're only going to be home the 1 week out of the month. We're going to have a ton of stuff that we have to get accomplished during that week, in addition to trying to get content filmed. So I will probably try to film 4 or 5 videos while I'm here. It depends on what my ideas are. It depends on, if orders come in or whatnot that I have planned. So there will be some content that is like this, like normal, what you're used to seeing. And then I will try, if we have time, to film in the truck. It may just be some reviews or, whatever. I don't know, because it really sucks that I have to do it that way, because the lighting is never perfect. There's always noise going on. It sucks, because I've worked very hard to give a professional image to this channel. I've invested a lot of money into lighting equipment and the green screen and editing equipment and all this stuff. And now that professional look is being taken away, at least part of the time, and it sucks. We are looking for other opportunities within the company to get home weekly. But so far, nothing has come up. So there's that. And then, because this is a complete roller coaster of a month, a couple days before, or a couple days after we got the really bad news about our lane being taken away, we got really, really amazing, phenomenal news on the home front that is just amazing. But also makes it really, really suck that we aren't home every week to be able to kind of move things around and make things happen. So that sucks. I will make a separate video about that maybe in a little while, once things start coming together over here and I can share what the news is. But it's really good. Yeah, but it sucks that we're not going to be here for a lot of the stuff that it would be great to be here for. Low followed by a high. And then maybe 4 days after that good news, both of us got incredibly sick. I think it was either a lingering cold or a mini flu, but it lasted for 2 weeks. The majority of the really bad symptoms was only a few days, but the cough and the shortness of breath kind of stuff, and just feeling, tired and icky, that lasted for 2 weeks, and it just blew. It sucked so bad. And then we got home, and we actually got to go home a couple days early. So we got a couple more days of home time, which was great. And then to end it, to end this roller coaster on a high, somewhat low note, we were in the backyard 2 days ago, and Hubs was using the weed trimmer around the shed and stuff. And the Doxy kept running up to it and getting her face really close to it and not wanting to back off. So I'm chasing her around the yard, trying to corral her. And I'm chasing her across the yard, and I fell into a hole. Just flat out, face first. I felt my ankle, my right ankle, I felt it go into this hole and just completely twist up on itself. And at the same time, I felt my left ankle kind of fold up under, and I was just holy crap. And then I just ate it. Face down, splayed out on the grass, freshly cut grass too, which is really irritating. Not only the smell of it, but the itchiness of it. And I bawled like a baby. I bawled like a baby for a good 3 minutes, just laying face down, because I was so scared that I had broken my ankle, and it was such a bad time. And of course, my husband comes over and he's like, "Are you okay?" And whenever he saw that I wasn't dead, he just went on him. He just went on about his day while I was laying there. While I was laying there in the grass, just crying, and now my eyes watering. Oh my God. But you know what? I can't even blame him, because honestly, if that was me in his situation, as soon as I know you're okay, I'm basically going to start laughing so hard that I'm going to pee myself and black out. So I can't even blame him for not, like, lingering around. But I was so pissed at that dog. And he said, he's like, how did you manage to fall into the one hole? Oh God. He's like, how did you manage to fall into the one hole in the whole yard? And it's true. That completely sums up me. I have the worst, like, luck, and I'm so clumsy, and I was so mad. So mad. And then as soon as I got up in the house and he, like, came in after me, he just stood there looking at me, and I just burst out laughing because I couldn't take it. Like, that must have been the funniest thing ever to see that happen. Like, I wish that we had a security camera on that spot so that I could see it, because I can only imagine how funny that had to be. Like, if that happened to him, I legit would have peed my pants laughing. So there's that. And then I got, like, a knot on the side of my ankle that was, like, the size of half a tennis ball. Luckily, it's pretty much 90% back to normal today. It hurts a little bit, but there's that. I'm gonna have to fix my makeup because I was laughing so much. So yeah, I have mascara all over me now, I'm pretty sure. So that's what's been going on. Lots of changes, lots of ups and downs. The content is going to be kind of all over the place. Like, I'm going to try to upload at least once a week. Ideally, I'd like to do it 2 times a week, but it just depends on how the schedule works out, because typically we will have some downtime on the road, but there's not always, good lighting to film. It's not always daytime whenever we have downtime, and sometimes I'm just freaking tired and I just cannot, like, stay up longer, to put on some makeup and film and stuff. So, that's what we're looking at right now. Unless we can find something to get us home weekly, which hopefully happens, but if not, then, it is what it is. And beginning of next year, we'll probably take some time off and reevaluate some things and see what we're even going to do with our trucking career. Because next year will be a little bit of a turning point as to whether we're going to keep trucking or whether we're not. So there you go. I hope that you enjoyed, not necessarily the beginning of the video, but maybe the end. God, I would have loved to see that. That must have been just gold. Just gold. All right, I'm gonna go. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.